This year is 2026 when everyone is waiting for Olympic, especially football, which has lots of popularity, popular players and infrastructure. Now everyone likes to be instead of Ronaldo because of luxury and rich life. So what if you talk a little bit about the history of Olympic in the history, how it made and how it works? Really? The word Olympic has taken from popular plays of ancient Greece, Olympiad. This competition was the biggest competitions in its time, thousands years ago. It was establishing per 4 years one time, as today is. Why it's named Olympic? Because its place and the place that the Olympic was performed was by the name of Olympia, one of the ancient Greece cities. But this sport was just for Greeks, not international as today is. Just from every city and villages of Greece, the players were gathering to competition for winning the prizes. The popularity of this play was infinite. For example, if you are asking your friend, how old are you? He would say that I've born 1 year after 56th Olympic or anything else. Their date was according to the Olympic. Nowadays, people say that football is just a play. Why people take it serious? For instance, the most popular people are footballists. It's not even the Elon Musk. You have to tell them that it's not popular as already was. It's not certainly clear the process of how the Olympic has made and why they made the Olympic in the ancient Greece, but it's known that the first Olympic was at 776 before Christianity, but the Greeks believe that its founder was Hercules, a popular hero of Greeks. 1 month before of the competition, people was taking ticket. They were preparing themselves for Olympic, and the amount of people in the field were infinite. No one can guess and count that one, and no one can see that population in another place. So, how was the process? When everything was preparing in the field, like players and objects, they were starting the challenges, and this challenges was about 5 days and continuing. They were doing running, swimming, jumping, and something else as well. What was the prize for the winner? For example, if I won, what was my prize? Nothing. What nothing? The prize was not something such as physically, like money or Lamborghini. Actually, was, for example, the winners were not paying any tax for government, and the king was giving them a certain amount of salary per month for free. But there was a better prices. All the people were coming next to the winners, not for taking selfie, for uploading, or taking signature for selling. They were just applaud them by deep heart emotion. And the most important point was that the most beautiful girls of the city were gathering and giving the couple of flowers to the players, and the players were just enjoying, which is clear, and the people were celebrating the winning of their city after another and every day, some days. And even the people were coming back inside their city. The soldiers were breaking one part of the city wall because of large amount of population, and all the poets were describing the winners with the perfect poems and texts. This process was happening per 4 years one time, and the people were just enjoying up to 393 after Christianity. It means more than 1000 years, but abruptly something bad has happened there. The king of Eastern Rome, Lutus I, became Cristiano and announced that from today on, Olympic is off. Why? Because it's the part of previous religion culture which were praying sculpture, and we are not those guys, and we have not to do this culture. It was just off until suddenly 2 years later, Gold's military, with their violence attack, first took the valuable things of Olympic and then destroyed everything, and that then used some petrols to burn all the field and arenas and everything else. The story of Olympic after 1000 years of activity closed until 15th century later. Certainly, 1500 years later, the Olympic reinstalled. I mean, re-established. But at this time, for international. The one did this job was French gentleman by the name of Baron de Gobert. At 1886, when he was just 26 years old, he wrote a book about the sport. He was part of those who were advertising the sports for the increasing the powerful men and general all the people if they were needed for a war. When he was 30, he presented a perfect presentation in a sovereign university and talked about the Olympic history and its future, and we have to reinstall and reestablish it again and amaze the people. At 1896, a committee named the Central Union of French Sport, founded by the coaching of Mr. Baron de Coubertin, and at the 1896, the first Olympic established at the capital of Greece because of its long history and yes, everyone know that. Its flag is with five circles, red for USA, which is clear that the people are red, yellow for Asia. Why Asia is yellow? They are not yellow. Black for Africa, which is clear that the skin of their people are black, not all of them. Blue for Europe, not people are not blue, just the country is blue. And green for Australia. Yeah, I think Australia is also blue, but maybe it's green as well. And its stable center located at the Luzon of the Suez. Oh my God! Because yes, I don't know why it's located there, but it has a stable center there, and has three words as emphasis. Situs means faster, altus means higher, and fortus means stronger. At 1936, one is added to the flag and its three words at the Berlin capital of Germany that we ask all the young around the world. I think it has made by Hitler. The strangest part of this play is that the players are carrying a flash of fire from Greece up to the place of Olympic. For example, this year is USA. Is this culture is performing also today. For example, this year, the Ronaldo have to take the flash fire from Greece and give it to the Yamal and change it to the USA because it is the culture. And nowadays, the winners has lots of prizes. If someone win the that one, I mean the Olympic, it would give, for example, the golden shoes for football, for swimming they would give something else. And all the sports has a lots of things. And I hope at this year, I mean 2026, I can go there and can be one part of millions people there and can see the most popular footballists and other sports that I really love to see them. I hope I can go. And you have to, I not you have to, if you like, you can subscribe me and like me, and I would be happy. And we would see each other in the Olympic if that was in our fortune. And thank you for your watching. I really appreciate of you, my best friend.